Okay, let us start. We are going to finish up Heavensward 3.0 today. This is the gonna be the end of the base story, and then we got 3 patches to wrap up all the final like threads, loose threads of the storyline after, and then it'll be moving into Stormblood. But I am going to make sure that before we get into Stormblood, we are going to do the 2 raids. We got to do Alexander. We got to do the Void Arc raid, which I love that because, hey, Gabby. And then I'm gonna do the Hildebrand quest. At least the first for the first 2 games. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff before we end up moving into Stormblood. But that's gonna be it's gonna be a while. But that's okay. It's all good stuff coming up. All good stuff coming. So okay, so here we and they have a huge sale on the Mog Station, so I went and bought myself a new mount. I bought myself the Peacock mount, which I think is gorgeous. I love it. It's kind of the lighting here isn't great, but it's my new mount. Okay, let's get back to New Game Plus. We're going to resume. What? I can't do it while I'm mounted. Ugh. Alright, fine. So, we just chased the Pope to Azisla because he's here looking for something to help him fight the dragons, I guess. And then the Garleans swooped in. Once we broke through the barrier, they basically swooped in with us, but we fucked up their ship, and now we gotta figure stuff. No cheaty flying! Oh, come on. Come on. Ugh. I know it's a quest. It's a quest reward everywhere. Alright. Let us talk to Sid. Sid looks like a man with a plan. Actually, let's talk to everybody else first. I sense an ominous presence. Heavy though our hearts may be, we must forge on in the name of those we have lost. Oh, you know what? I think I could talk to these guys. Alright, let's just talk to Sid. First of all, in the interests of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azisla, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of elegant design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational part. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Everybody nods. Gotta nod. Time to look. Time to do some searching. Oh. Well, let's see here. There's lots of nodding. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from elegant relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. Alright. Who's this dude? Bash Ragnarsson. Okay. I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. It is pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. Oh yeah. They're definitely gonna hack it. Oh, here's the Stinian. And he still hasn't washed his gear. God, he's got to stink by now. Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Uh-oh. Senses dragons. Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? was here just a minute ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Rizlin, could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Wedge. Have me pull your ass out of the fire. Ooh, my 30 ruby cotton ball is sold. Yeah, potato wedges sounds good, actually. Kind of hungry. Ow! Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a lollifell. What were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing. Death by stupidity, quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is it? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. See? Blip. Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Blip. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. I suppose? Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Rislin. Blip. User registration complete. Welcome to Azizla, Master Wedge and Mistress Rislin. I am Guidance Node GLI. Or is it GL? I guess it's GLI. Or maybe it's Geely. I don't know. Wedge is so cute. I don't know why Tataru he's completely invisible to Tataru. He like loves her. He's about to die and his last thought is of Tataru and she's just completely oblivious to his existence. Poor guy. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Gilly? Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship? That's the Central Isle. I'm seeing positive readings within the Etherochemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system, but what of the Archbishop and his cronies? That might offer an indication. What might offer an indication? Ah, how about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility. What manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I dislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with Ishtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. The Chinese triad, really? We'll be doing those, there's a quest line and raid for that too. We'll definitely be doing those because it's a good story. Good story. Plus it has one of my favorite characters in there. Alright. Greetings, Mistress Rizlin. Is there something you wish to know? Well, let's see. Teach me how to reach the flagship. Blip. Requesting access to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to choose chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Shit. Really? Really? There's a disclaimer? Can the guidance note be trusted? I know not, but we have a few other options. Let us see where it leads. Rizlin, Ishtola, Estidian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Promise me you'll take good care of Gilly. Don't let any harm come to her. So sweet. First Maggie and now Gilly? Maybe we should have let him have that dog. Let him have the dog. Not you. Should you need to return to Ishgard for supplies, you can use that standard to signal for an Ironworks airship, just as before. When your business below is done, let our man at the airship landing know, and he'll ferry you back to here to resume the mission. Alright, but guess what? Hey, Zen. We're going to take down... Well, we're probably going to be fighting the Empire here in a minute. I don't know what the hell they're doing out here. In no do we trust. Ugh! Alright, get over there. I'm not going on foot. I want to finish 3.0 today, and I'm not slowing myself down by going on foot. Alright. Where is this? What am I supposed to find here? This is where I need to go. Oh, here we go. Blip, you are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. It's amazing that all this stuff still works. It still works. Yeah, that's probably because I'm betting you that, like, Asmongold is streaming today and he's hogging up all the freaking bandwidth. Freaking Asmongold. Alright, let's go. So they got transporters now. And I like how Estinian just crosses his arms like, huh. He's not even impressed. Not impressed in the least. He just wants to kill some dragons. What? Oh my gosh. Zen, you are too generous. Too generous. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years ago. Years? Wait, 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Okay. Blip. Resuming guidance to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. What? And we're just gonna go. Bye, son. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the gift sub. It's appreciated. It really is. It really is. Okay, so we gotta head over there. I think we're gonna get to a dungeon here pretty quick. Well, at least I hope. So you guys can get more holy spam. Blip. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations: the recombination labs and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Rislin, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care, and return hither when you are done. I'm having a hard time saying some of these words. It's way too technical for my lips. Way too technical. Alright, so where I gotta go? Ah, shit, all the way over here. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, here we go. You know what? I'm just gonna go Dragoon. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, hey. Lamia Theli Toke. There we go. I'm gonna go kill this guy. Uh-oh. It's a glowing chimera. Ah, that's good. Wait, I gotta kill more of those guys? Oh, man. Alright, let's go. But I got 15 Centurion seals. There we go. Let's just do this. Oof. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. He's done. Alright, head back. Alrighty, so, shit, Chimerical Maintenance. That's the name of the quest. I really should have the MSQ list up so I can have an idea of where I am. But I'm fairly certain we're going to be getting to a dungeon here soon. Blip. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Well, time to... Oh, yeah, we're gonna get teleported again. Or we're gonna get phased over there. What's this gonna say? Conduit activated. You may travel to the Gamma Quadrant at your leisure. While facing the chimerical creatures, I had a moment of inspiration. I feel I have attained a better affinity with arcane entities. Oh, really? Machines are not to be trusted, least of all those that can think. Shut up, Estonian. The next quadrant awaits. Let us make haste. Faraday! Thanks for the sub! Is he even in here? He is in here! How are you doing? It really is appreciated, you guys. You guys are too good to me. Estonian's probably like, I could just jump over there. Why are we doing this stuff? I could just jump. And then he'd fall off the edge, probably. Because, you know, he's a dragoon. Uh-oh, shit. Oh! Oh, no need to apologize. God dang it. So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave anytime soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed. Let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Time to go sneaking. We gotta sneak around the garlics. Oh, I have a feeling there's gonna be some skirmishing here. Warning! Intruders detected in forests in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Okay. This freaking Gilly does not want to take any responsibility at all for our deaths. They're like, she's just like, if you die, you die. Alright. These soldiers bear the sigil of the 6th. That's the 6th, right? Yes. Of the 6th Legion, ordinarily deployed within Islabard. They are certainly a long way from home. The 6th Legion has long been the favorite of Emperor Varus. It is the iron fist with which he crushes uprisings. Really? Wait. Something's afoot.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth.
Not gonna lie, but that makes a lot of sense.
I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
Alrighty then. I think there were too many for us to take alone.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
Well, you know. I mean, they just rolled with the whole Nailbender and his mix-up. What, Chewie? No, Chewie, why are you using my phone as a pillow? Chewie is using my phone as a pillow, and I can't even take a picture of him because he's using my phone as a pillow. He's around. He's around. We'll see him again. That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Blip bloop. Warning! Intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Oh boy. Freaking garlics. Dang it. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. We're doing this as my Dragoon. Yeah. Well.
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted. Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Oh boy. That guy, he's kind of scary looking, regular Van Hydrus, I do have to say.
I shall make it quick.
So he's not going to have his men come in? Wait. Let me get over here. Oh, there we go. There are the men.
So it comes to this!
Comes to what? You guys take care of those, like, little ants. I'll take care of this dude. Maybe I shouldn't be in the fire. Over here. Damn it! Stop moving! Alright, that's done. And I totally screwed up my rotation, but what are you gonna do?
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light. And now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Oh crap. Really? I think this might be a good time to retreat. Oh yeah, we gotta hightail it out of here. Or are they hightailing it out of here?
Keep them occupied.
Ah, shit. No, come on. No, we just need to sneak away. That's what we need to do.
Coward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
I gotta put that thing in my
I shall
pocket?
join you as soon as I am able.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Enough talk! Make haste and stop the Archbishop!
Yay, Glenn! Oh my god, that's like 3 subs today. This is actually very exciting. Very exciting. Thanks, Glenn. Did Zen steal your identity, really? Gots to go, gots to go. There we go. Are we close? Are we close to the dungeon? Because I want to do a dungeon today. I really want to do a dungeon. Lip, welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Miracidia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allegan Empire. This node just really fucking loves the Allegan Empire. Blip, I regret to inform you that the master conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. There he is! There he is! So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words. Partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know, Heavensward is really my favorite expansion. I do love it a lot. I do. And playing it through it again for you guys on stream has just been fantastic. Oh yeah, see, this is my new mount. It's pretty. Of all the ones on the store, I felt like this one was the prettiest, so I had to go for it. This place is kind of crazy looking. But here we go. Oh, music change. Music change. Great Worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Oh shit! There's that Great Worm. Who cometh to this forsaken place and disturbeth my solitude? Tiamat, my child. Father? Can it truly be you? None other. My form is such that I may journey with Heidelins chosen. A mortal who desireth to end the war between man and dragon. Millennia. Oh, she's not done. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Allag. To think that war rageth still between our kinds. Hearken to my tale, child of man. I am Tiamat of Midgard Stormer's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star, bearing 7 eggs.
From these eggs did my children hatch. And once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south to Miracidia, and together we brought forth innumerable children into the world. We abided in peace, and all was well, until the men of Alag came, some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in droves and took from me my beloved Bahamut. 'Twas then, when I had fallen into the depths of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, the Ascians. They've been around a long time. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted, a decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Ascians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man. The beings thy kind call gods are but specters of thy mind's creation, given form at great cost to Hydaelyn. Many such beings that slumber across the land, brought to heel by the selfsame empire that bound me, they must not be released into the world. If thou wouldest end the conflict, vanquish thee the Ascians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself? The release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, Father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself hath ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature which blackeneth my beloved's memory. Uh-oh. Flashback time. Echo time. Yes! We're finally complete! Again. Complete again. Alright, it's time to go kick some Assian ass. Well, maybe. We gotta go kick the Pope's
Warrior
ass.
of light,
Oh boy.
beloved daughter. The light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials. But glory not in thy success.
Why not?
For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more. And go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
I'm surprised she's kind of not pissed at Midgardstormer for taking it away from me, but...
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal. Stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light.
So it was a test?
The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings. Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
So, so this is the point in this story where you actually get him as a mount, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty epic feeling when you first do it. No, don't leave. Don't leave. You can now ride Midgardstormer. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm on his back. It actually automatically put me on his back. Alright. Now we're going up here. I always forget, is it up or underneath? I think maybe here. Here we go. Lip, welcome to the flagship, Mistress Rislin. You are almost at your destination. Lip poop. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Figures. Is it this way? Oh yeah, there's the dungeon. Not that way. Flip loop. Warning, intruders approaching. Alright. Do that. Stupid freaking garlics. God, I thought I took care of you. Oh, God. Alright. Speak. Now what? Lip. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Blip. Unknown energy source detected within the etherochemical research facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Rislin. Please send my regards to Master Reg. Deactivating. Nope. No! You were a good friend, Gilly. You were a good friend. What's this? You do not know how to operate the terminal. Okay, well, it's time to use the duty finder. Alright. Dungeons, Heavensward. Here we go. Oh, that was fast. Not complaining, not complaining. This is actually a pretty cool dungeon. I think this is one of the first dungeons where I was in there. I'm like, wow, this is neat. This game is pretty good. Yeah, the doo-doo finder. Because sometimes you do find doo-doo when there. It's alright, though. I'll just holy spam my way through. There might be sprouts. There probably will be sprouts. Not a lot of people really queue for this, so because there's no gear or anything that you can get out of it, so you're only really running this if you're running the MSQ. There we go. Oh, it's just one sprout, I think. Oh yeah, the tank. Yeah, put those sunglasses on. Are they wolf sisters? They might be. They actually might be. I suspect those are bots. Oh, this is gonna be great. What do they say? This is... There we go. Yeah, the one is walking, and I think they're doing follow. So, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Just wait till the bosses where I'm doing more damage than they are. Oh, God dang it! Alright, I'm gonna... It's just me and the tank here, clearly. not gonna fucking heal them. Screw that shit. Problem is, that person is like, they're very clearly on follow, so you can still bot. Actually, you can still. I do know people who bot just to level. Like they don't want to actually play the game. They just want to level quick, so they'll bot. Like, why is that person all the way back there? There's no reason for it. I bet you the one here is actually using the, is actually playing the other ones controlling it. I have seen a bot, a machinist bot, in a dungeon before where they would follow, and they would like walk and then sit at a wall with their face against the wall during trash fights, and then wouldn't join the actual boss fight until like a few seconds in, and then just single target, you know, just do the minimum deep damage that they can. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's a bot. All right, here we go. My boy, Regular Van Hydrus. I do like him. He's a good bad guy. Almost as good as Gaius.
There is nowhere to run. Enough.
Oops. I'm sorry. If you're not gonna fucking, if you're not gonna try, then don't be in the frickin' dungeon.
Enough.
Yes, Regular Fan Saltatio. I'm gonna name a character Saltatio. Hey, Zubrel. Oh my god, where'd he go? There he is.
In the name of the Emperor!
The Saltatio? I gotta look that up. It is more than likely, very more than likely Latin.
Can you withstand this?
Dance of Death? Really?
In the name of the Emperor!
Oh yeah, it didn't sound German to me, but I bet you the name's already taken. It's gotta be already taken. I'm not looking forward to the last boss. The last boss with this group. Oh my god. It's gonna be bad. It's just me and the Sprout tank against the world. That's all it is. Exaltation? Yeah, that Gen Wolf is definitely a... Alright, this is a little bit better. Pull everything. Pull it all. Where is she from? From Ultros. Jen Wolf from Ultros. Remember that. I'm putting in a freaking report. Because she's clearly botting. Yep, a bootleg. And a very bad one at that. If it's just gonna be a bootleg, just give me a Sprout. Just seriously, give me a Sprout. At least Sprouts try. I don't remember this boss. I don't remember this boss at all. Oh boy. Anti-Cobra mode. Oh, I think it turns into different animals. Anti-Naga mode. Watch this. They're not gonna turn away. The wolf. Oh my god. It actually did turn away. I have no idea. Oh, they actually did their melee. This is anything to move. Oh. They're starting to heal themselves. This is great. It can't, no, you know what, it can be, but it's not all the time. You get some good groups. It's really not that bad. These dungeons are honestly easy enough to where really you just need a tank and a healer and you can pretty much do it, but sometimes for me the challenge is being able to heal these with really bad groups. That's the way I challenge myself. So yeah, pretty much. Like, can I do this? Can I actually do this dungeon when people aren't even trying? Yeah, the randoms aren't that bad. That's why I don't tank. I don't tank for randoms for sure. No, don't stop queuing. You know what? They need to do the data center travel, and then you guys can come over, or we can go over there and we can play together. That'll be fun. Because I need more people to play with. I know, it's gonna be fun. I think that's coming with Endwalker, or maybe it's shortly after. I know, it's fine. When we could all... I think they will. It's probably not going to be... They will eventually, I think. This is actually kind of fun, trying to, like, heal and DPS while I'm paying attention to chat. So it's like, that's also a little bit of a challenge, too. I do like how these platforms like zoom in like this. It's really cool. Oh boy. Yeah, these guys don't like me. Why did they both freeze at the same time? I do like this dungeon too, so... Oh my god. Their culture? What? Oh, why were you running off of the freaking thing? Alright, here we go. This could be bad. Oh, was it? The enemy's name? Alright, here's this boss is right up here.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
What the fuck are they talking about?
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Oh god. Or yeah, they do kind of remind me a little of that too.
Consume light.
Alright, here we go.
Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Damn this pale flesh.
I knew that was coming.
Mortal scum!
Oh, it's La Habrea. Remember the guy from, what do you call it? Praetorium? That's him. Yes, La Habrea. I know it's probably better.
Shall reign forevermore.
Oh boy. I hate ice. I hate freaking ice.
You'll not defeat me again.
They don't sound like cheap voiceover. Oh no, the English voices are great. And English Ambrick is the best. Like, he's got the best voice. I don't care what anybody says.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
What? I don't even think that's La Habrea's voice from ARR.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Did they just merge together like freaking... Yeah, they're merging together. Yeah, I don't think so. Yes, they fuse together. Oh, look at, they're trying to, look at what they're typing. Sorry, hun, my raise isn't working. My ass. They are so fucking, they're so fucking botting and trying to get out. And trying to get out of it. You can't fuse with anybody. You're so botting. Don't lie. Oh shit, we gotta get in here. Oops. Oh, I'm telling you, you've gotta listen to the other voices. You'll see. They're actually not that bad. I really like Alphino's voice from Heavensward onward. Oh, there we go. Gotta get in here. Well, at least we did this without problems. Oh. It takes some really, really, really bad players for a party wipe there. At least the tank was competent. And everybody's gone. They're gone. Alright, so, yeah, somehow. You're probably trying to avoid me reporting them. Whatever.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Well, bye. Okay. Well. I guess she's gone.
So, you harnessed the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
I don't know. Go get a drink.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Oh, fuck. Well.
You?
Possibly.
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin...
They have the other eye, of course.
It has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us?
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
Oh, Looks like we gotta take him down. Yup. Wait, what? He turned Haldrath into a sword? God damn it.
A god who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die!
Why did he just stand there? Why didn't he, like, run? Or poof into smoke? Well, oh well. I think that's it for Haha Brea.
Gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Well, time to queue up. Cat, get down. Come on. Joey, no. I can't read chat. Get down. Alright. Time to queue up and kill the God King. Alright. Let's see here. We need to go into trials. And the Singularity Reactor. Yeah, he's going to eat food. They've been eating. Anixia's been eating like crazy. Like, we got her teeth, you know, those teeth pulled, and her mouth is healing up, and it's like, she would never go to eat at the same bowl as the other cats, and now Chewy's there, and she's just strolling right up and like, I'm eating now. I don't care. And she's just chowing away. Alright. Last fight of the, of 3.0. Last fight, and then we're to the ending. And then it's patches, but, oh yes, we're doing that. And the Heavensward.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Yeah, it's just me against the world now.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
rejects my divinity. Yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Alright. See if we got any sprouts. Oh yes, we got some sprouts. This shouldn't be a hard fight though. Just wait until we get to the higher ones that I don't really remember very well. And I'm like wiping and shit. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a little ways away though. There, all the sprouts are running because they got all feared. I don't even know what's going on, really. I don't know. No, Chewie, do not. Okay, yeah, you slip down there. Don't get right in front of my screen right now, cat. I think we took care of all the Heavensward. Yeah, this is almost over. done. Done and dusted.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Because I'm special.
Who? What are you?
Well, Weird Pope guy was either Emmeric's dad. Kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. Well, Emmerich. Having him as his dad. Oh, he ripped. Oh, no rip. Never mind. No rip. We'll give it to the dragons. I don't think he was 100% wrong. Yeah, I do agree he had some good intentions, but he went about it the wrong way.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Yeah, that's true.
It would seem the Eye has served you well.
No, Estinian, don't get the other eye. Don't go get the other fucking eye. You can barely handle one. Oh, fuck.
Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
I told you. Thou hast done well to resist my influence, bathed in my power and blood, as thou wert. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. And shit. The keening of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance. Mine eyes have partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain of which I shall bestow upon thee. Well. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me! Well. Crap! We killed him! Didn't we kill him? God damn it, Estinian! Now Nidhogg is back and he has both of his eyes. Oh, we better hightail it out of here. Who knows?
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Chief! Over there!
I don't have to do his voice. Sorry.
Oi!
It's all fully voiced. But hey.
Haha! God damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
Well, of course I do.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
Of course not.
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
Shouldn't they be asking where's Estinian? Oh. Uh-oh.
Where is Estinian?
Thank you. At least Ishtola is thinking straight. Oh shit, I'm just flying around on a dragon in front of him now.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more.
I don't know about that.
I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not, but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
And we get credits. I'll let these run though, because there's actually, you know, stuff going on behind them. Hey, it's all the Grand Company leaders.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea!
For the future of Eorzea!
So, why can't I change the Ishgard for a Grand Company? They need to add it as a Grand Company in the game, damn it.
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
They're gonna get me to tear up again, aren't they?
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way.
Even Anixia's
Yet
sad.
come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Well, I don't know how we're gonna get all that money we need, but... I know. Harsh. No, not harsh elephant. Okay, fine. Harsh elephant. Chewie, stop. He's biting me. No, what do you want? He's like, Mommy, there's no food.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day, true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
I'm pretty sure the narrator of all this is Papa Swartom. Pretty sure it is. As he is actually writing in his memoirs, that book. He writes a book about the whole story, and then this is like from his memoirs. And Chewie is driving me crazy. He's going from side to side of the chair, biting me. He's like, okay, can't get on that side? I'm gonna go on the other side, Mommy. I don't know what he wants. It's not dinner time yet. It's driving me crazy. All right, we don't need to see these credits, so there's nothing here in these credits. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fucking Asians again.
Sonla Habrea and Igayon have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences.
Poor
Without
Olympus.
intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods.
I become a god?
Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
What? Yes, they're on the moon. They're on the moon. Ah, Warrior of Darkness. Come on.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Hey, Kasea. Shit. Chewie, stop. God, you're driving me crazy. You and me both. I spent an hour this morning buying stuff. Yeah, that was Marty. He's like, oh crap. And we gotta kill that thing. we need to kill that thing. I bought the peacock mount because I kept seeing yours and I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I love it, and I ended up buying it.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Cat? Yep, gotta kill that. Spires of deception crumbled to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, Anixia, stop. Stop. Alright. I'm gonna go get them some food because they're driving me crazy. Chewy is literally like anything I do, if he's biting me like crazy. So let me go do that. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue. I mean, we actually finished this in 2 hours. I think we can get a patch worth in today before we stop. We'll get 3.1 in, and then maybe then next week we'll for sure finish up through 3.3 and the Heavensward storyline. Get the actual ending, because there are a lot of loose threads. Like, where is Estinian? Actually, he's Nidhogg now. We're gonna have to deal with Nidhogg and all this other shit that's going on. So cats are fed. No, Estinian's not dead. He's out there somewhere. I think we just need to rescue him. I think. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. No! Why? Why do you hate Estinian? He can't... Alright, fine. We've got to save him. I mean, we can't let Nidhogg just go crazy. Alright, so...
So who's worse, Estinian or Sylvain?
What do you mean, who's worse? I don't know, you gotta ask BB10. Alright, we're gonna start the next chapter. That was chapter 2, right? Part 2. Getting to part 3. Alright. Oh, jerk. He said jerk vein. Talk to Totaro. The search for our missing friends continues. Should I learn something? I'll be sure to let you know. Fortuitous timing as always, Ruslan. Totaro was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Flamen helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Laminsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Razatan, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Pepolimo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the cities shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. What of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is, we've enlisted the services of a Charlian scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet the scholar, if time permits. But first, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Rislin, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith, and mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Wait, is she working at the Forgotten Night? Pearl Lane, I think, is like the marketplace in Ulda. So. Okay, we gotta go to the Forgotten Night. Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, miss.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Oh, so it's all my fault.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
He's got a good point.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Oh boy.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
All right.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Hopefully this goes well. I'm a little concerned, but Vidofnir is actually pretty.
In the
she's
wake of
pretty
the
swell.
Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
I don't think this is gonna be an easy struggle.
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
I know. Well, I think the end of ARR caused you to have trust issues with basically everybody. Everybody that gave a little bit of side eye, and all of a sudden, I know little of the lands these dragons call home. This Annex Trine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Rislin and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well. I shall see to my preparations. Let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Rislin. She's probably gonna be all drunk. She is drinking it up. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. Diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be... time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Rislin. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Let's go to Taru. Oh, come on, talk. Oh, not that. Oh, dang it, stop clicking on that person's pet. Well, let no one say I didn't try. Y'shtola. Well, okay. There are different pronunciations. Some pronounce it Y'shtola, others do Ishtola, but I don't know. I kind of, you know, weave between the two. You are ready then. Good. So am I. The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Rest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. So we're just gonna hearth over, not hearth. We're just gonna port over there. No sense in doing the whole fly. I know that Gabby would like me to do more of that, but I ain't wasting time. I wonder if there's any dungeons. Any dungeons? We might be doing Annette Tower, the Anti-Tower, or maybe the Great Google Library hard. I don't know. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting Ysael to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side she fought in service to the greater good, even unto her dying breath, and while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino. Yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Ah, yes, of course. We must press on to annex Shrine, if you will follow me. Yeah, Gabby is snoring right now, I'm sure. he's asleep. So, I'm just gonna port there. I know. I really came to like her. She was a good character. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Oh, we gotta go up. I always get lost in here. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Ysael. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidafnir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, Knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth. That King Thoradin and his knights, 12, did willfully betray and murder the great worm Ratatoskr, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Isael once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidafnir, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, Knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. Speak Alphinaud, where is he? Oh, right here. To face such a creature in battle is one thing. To converse with it, quite another. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Charlian. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphinaud. I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word. So it's, yes, a lot of this is going to be going around and talking to, well, most of the freaking game is talking to people. It's, oh, Alphinaud is, never mind. So it would seem we have time to greet the scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola in Idleshire. Alrighty then, time to go where the gobbies are. Not charlatan, Charlian. Why must you vex me? Why must you vex me? Oh, here we go. Another conspicuously uneventful journey. Would seem we are destined not to be late. Ah, Rislin, 'tis good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in an Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidafnir not go well? As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Emmeric's proposal with Hrisvelger, of course. She seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Charlean guest? Has she yet arrived? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way. Oh my god, Adixia, stop! I don't know why I do that. She can't hear me. Waiting. Man, where the heck is she? It's a Popoto.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Charlean motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Oh, boy.
We, Miss Kryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
He's so embarrassed.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Oh boy.
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Nod. Everybody's a nodding. Time to go see Master Matoya, so she can be sassy with us. She is a sassy old broad, though. She totally is. Oh, they all do. But they do it because they love. They do it because they love them. Alright. What's going on here? Man, that last week I had a level 60 dungeon, and of course, this week I don't get level 60 dungeons. Ugh. Pain in my butt. And I don't even have a 1 through 49, so leveling my black mage, I'm not even getting any progress in my journal. Always getting sucky books. She was less than flattering about my technique when last we met, but this time I have become prepared. Let her belittle my obsidian carbuncle if she dares. Do not tell her I said that. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, Alphino, you're so funny. The crystal eye is one of Master Matoya's most cherished relics. I doubt very much that she will grant us leave to lay hands upon it unless we can convince her that it is vital to our cause. Did you say we were headed for a cave? You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? I have heard many stories of Master Matoya. Some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread. I feel like Alphino really does feel like a little brother to me. He's totally the little brother.
Oh. Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Oh, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
The old coot?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
She has the blessing of light?
Kryl, you too possess the echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
I know, she is meowing away. I don't know what to do. Come here. She's not... Ugh.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its
Hold
use.
on. Anixia, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Do not come sit on my lap. Come sit on my lap, cat. Now you sit there for 2 seconds so I can put my head... No, don't... Shit. I can't even put my headset on because she's gonna run off. Alright, now I'm gonna hold her. No! You're not going anywhere, cat. I'm gonna hold her for a while. Alright, hopefully this works.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Everybody's holding their breath.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock, I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Alright. Time to find Thancred. Anixia, stop. Okay, you sit up here. Yeah, you sit here. Oh god, did you hear her? What? You sit here. You be a good kitty. And she's down. She's gone. Now she's gonna go to the stairs and start crying. Oh, cats. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. There she is! Right back there! Oh, she is really, really bad today. Anixia. Come on. She doesn't want to be on my lap either. Oh my god, cat. Okay. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have a wish to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Cryle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Rislin and Cryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Astavoth and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you've finished making your rounds. Impress the young ladies? Wait. Was Alphino a ladies' man? Was he a ladies' man? Oh, Alphino. You are too precious. Searching for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. No. Ain't seen him around. Sorry. That's not lewd. He was a young boy discovering himself, clearly. What's that you've got there? A sketch? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior. I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself. With style. The way they tell it, he was dancing with the bees like it was the bell of the bleeding ball. Sound like your man? Bell of the bleeding ball? That might sound like Thancred. A Huron man? They're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river, to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. An axe instead of a bow. Marzipan? What do you mean marzipan? Or a marsh champ. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Alright. Time to go find. Yeah, it's bloke. You don't like the word bloke? I like that word. Oh, he's gonna love this next part. I love this next part, not gonna lie. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, let me talk to Krau first. Well, we were to meet here, were we not? Yes, we were. Okay. Joey, what you doing, boo-boo? Don't look at me like that. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not for receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Kieran hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build matched Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So we have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Oh no, Alphino! Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred had found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right, Kryle, quite right. Alphino he might have a case of foot and mouth disease right now. A little case of it. Oh my god. Given that Alphino seems to recall the details of my return so vividly, I would rather he did not draw me from memory, talented or not. Oh, shit. Honestly, that boy, some things never change. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us at Lothest Voth. We must go and see that the Vath right. If you see the Vath right away, come along, everyone. Come along. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lothest Voth. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. How curious! The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly. And you were quite certain it was this man. There is no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from Samal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Lothest Voth. Not long ago, when he heard the one mine had summoned our god once more. Vanna was returned. Vidafnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Oh boy. Got to go find Thancred. Boy. It's always one thing after another. So yeah, since the last stream, I've gotten, what, 3 more stuffed alphas? Yeah, I've got... My collection is growing splendidly, you guys. Growing splendidly. Oh, gotta keep fighting them.
Who else could be? Thancred! It could be Thancred! We must hurry!
Oh, shit. It's not Thancred. Is this a Mexican standoff here? Oh shit. He's got the echo too.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not!
Oh shit, somebody hit them with break 3.
So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Doesn't seem very friendly. Oh fuck. Oh, yes. Thancred. What? How did that explode? It's like, let's get out of here.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
I actually think that we looked so bad because we were actually not expecting a fight. I don't know.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Totally. Thank you, Kryl. Thank you.
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Oh, I know who you mean. I know who you mean. Yeah, he is a bit of a dork. But, little bit of a try-hard. Little bit. Vision caught me unawares, and I was unprepared for their attack, but I could hear the colony chattering all around us. They were so loud. So unbearably loud. Well, see, that explains it. They were all caught off guard. Do you need to sit down? I have water if it will help. We should be safe here. Our pursuers are not like to stray so far from the colony.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether.
And Altogether. I love it that it's the Nutkin that's actually covering them up.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
Oh, that's great.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Very, very interesting. Hold on, I just want to look at the MSQ list just to see where I am on this here. Let's see. 1, we are now on Dreams of the Lost. Actually, we're almost done with this patch. Yeah, the patches, for everything, you know, ARR patches are very, very long, but, yeah. Alright. I know what you're thinking, but really, you needn't worry. It will only lend credence to my tales of heroism. Besides, battle scars are to maidens what loose morals are to gentlemen. A definite bonus. Thancred, come on! It would seem the mystery of the axe-wielding here has been laid to rest. I should have known better than to think Thancred would ever stoop to using such an inelegant weapon. But then, how was I to know there was not one vagabond wandering in this chocobo forest, but 2? He knew us. He knew you. Did he walk in our memories as we walked in his? Well, when we both, like, when the Warrior of Light, when Rislin, like, did the headache thing, the Warrior of Darkness did it at the same time, too. So, clearly, he was sharing in the echo like we were. Blessed with the power of the echo, and driven to put down primals. Despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventures, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Papalimo found Rislin. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying primals without our knowledge. Would imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us naught. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with their search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Rislin. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Yes, Thancred is most definitely Thancred. And that's why we all love him, right? That's why we all love him. He's definitely much more interesting basically post 2.0. Like, they start really, giving him his roguish personality in the patches. And they really ratchet it up in the expansions. No, I don't want to become famous and buy followers and primes and users and stuff. So hold on, I gotta boot this guy. What's your name? User. Bam. There we go. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take credit, but God fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardians' invitation. As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Emmeric's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey until Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. You know what we need? We need Vidofnir to head nod. It is happening, Asael, but that you were here to see it. At least Alphinaud remembers. At least he remembers her.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide. Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of Foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
You guys don't know. It just it gets me in my heart. In my heart. Alright, we gotta get back to Ishgard. We gots to. Oh my god. Just whenever things are going good. Something bad happens. Yeah, he is on our side. There we go. Fortunately, the journey afforded us ample time to brief Thancred on recent events. Ooh. So you slew a handful of primals, chatted with the Emperor of Garlemald, uncovered the truth behind a 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the father of dragons? Does that about sum it up? That sums it up, Thancred. Right. Let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalimo, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back upon together. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so... I guess we go this way. He just wanted what? Some turmeric for his meal? You and the turmeric stuff. Oh good, you're back. Things got a bit heated while you were away. Eat it. You have returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidafnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmont and Lord Artois Raoul not been on hand when the assassins struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been doused in the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. Damn conspirators. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish, mayhap Totaro can be of assistance as well. Queen and Rislin and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. My name's Hilda. Scion, eh? There, I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, aye. The infamous Lord Menelaine de Fortin, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Ruslan. He'll be in the Crozier, most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. Grizzled, I will accept, but old? Come on, Thancred, you're not... At least she took notice of you. Oh, you know he's gonna be hitting on Hilda. Oh, he totally is gonna be all over her. Okay. Well, if it isn't Ruslan, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmeric's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girl, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon while you conduct your inquiries. I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Oh, man. Wait a moment. I know what this is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon, Ruslan, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were sent. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? Oh, God. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. I think she's on to him. I think she's on to Thancred. I shall detain you no longer, old girl. Good luck with your investigation. My lord is a gentleman of unassailable principles. To assail them, after all, one would first need to locate them. Oh, Honoroi, you are great. You're a good kid. Good kid. Alright, let's get to the Hoplon. Where is that exactly? I guess we're gonna go to the last vigil. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. You barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we would do. Oh boy. Looks like a mystery we need to uncover. Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Maloney's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we would come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop, and Sir Emmerich, and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, miss? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Why did we have to have a little scene for that instead of just talking to them like this? There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere. It was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Uh-huh. Somebody wants some civil unrest. Alright, where are we going here? Oops. Ah, crap, I can't. Well, no, I really don't want to jump down there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Finished then? Ah, there you are. Anything to share? We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raymondaud's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For our mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Interesting. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. I'm thinking, why it just so happens that, yeah. Very interesting indeed. Alright, we gotta find, where am I? Where the heck am I? There we go. Well, you know what? Everything that happened really screwed up, really just tossed all of their society into turmoil. I mean, to find out that the truth of all the stuff and that the houses, the high houses, were basically lying and all this stuff, it was not going to be an easy transition. Where did you go again? The broom. Oh boy, we got a captive. You should have seen the way Alphino tackled him. He tackled him? Really? Good. Now that you are here, we can proceed with the interrogation. I can't get a good camera on this. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ruslan, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not. So we insisted. Let me go, damn it! You got the wrong man! My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these high-born types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one who told me to keep going! Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his ilk before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captain had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Oh. Ah, yes, about that. Thank the 12 of you returned to us. But what happened to your old outfit? Oh, what happened to your old outfit? Well, it didn't really make the journey. It didn't make the return journey. Okay, so we need to get to... Oh, we just gotta go upstairs, I guess. Let me just do this. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master. He will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoirel. Are you here to? Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring the salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Lord Artoirel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphinaud. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. This is my stepbrother. My adopted brother. I feel sorry for him.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Oh, Sir Edward.
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Well, of course.
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Yeah, we need more fist bumps. More fist bumping. I need to see Rizlin doing it a little more. Okay, alright. We've got to storm the vault again. Time to storm the vault again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's this? Jeweled Crozier, I guess. Oh yes, it's a solo duty. I think I'm gonna do it on my dragon. Just because it's a little faster and easier. Listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thordan VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artorel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you choose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emric. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Halone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my friend. Or my lord. Well, his friend. Friends, follow me. Alright. Oh. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence over all else. Mind your attacks and subdue the enemy quickly. Alright. Here we go. my attacks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just gonna AoE like crazy. Alright. Sir Emric the Blue. We must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Sir Simonard. Simonard? Sir Simonard. So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. Simonard. Oh my god. I need dinner. I'm fucking hungry. Just saying, guys. Ugh. Alright. The Alarum. Yes, the Alarum. I think they say Alarum. Secure the hostage, Rislin. Leave the others to us. I have the hostage.
Down with you!
Well, actually... No! Oh, get off of them! Here we go. Alright, well. I am kind of hungry. It's okay. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna start I'm making quesadillas for dinner. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. There they are. Let none escape.
You underestimate me.
I love it when he says that. It's just the best. He actually uses that line in another dungeon that he joins us in. Somebody needs to heal Artwarel. Sir is it Simonard? I don't know. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the Archbishop. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So be it. So it is to be a trial, then. Lord Artorel, Rislin, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. Alright, so we gotta get the... what am I supposed to do? Wait. Nowhere to go! Are they back this way? What? I can't go upstairs. Oh, I hope I don't fail this. I need to get this finished. I'm hungry. I guess it's back this way. Alright. Oh, here we go. I think when I first did this, I did fail it because I didn't know what to do. There must be others nearby, but where? Probably back this way. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. That's bonds untied. Come on, untie the bonds. Why is this not working? Oh, because I'm not clicking on the bonds. That's why. Alright, so... I see no others nearby. Come, Rislin. Sir Emmerich needs our help. Yeah, I was having little issues there. I hope somebody's healing him. Alright, there we go. Got to get upstairs. Hurry, the priest took Melee upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend.
Where is he? Where is he?
Closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom?
The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy, who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Oh boy. Oh no! Dude, he's looked way too excited to do that. No, no splat. No splat, please.
What? But I...
Vidafne!
Oh. Aw.
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
I hope they took care of that priest.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
She's a good dragon.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers?
Probably
After
the former.
1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Giovannians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Holshifon in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Aw, really?
Lord Edmund.
Does that mean he can't be my husbando now because I'm Lord Edmund? No, come on. He is playing dad to Emmerich. I think it's great. No, just saying. But we're not even related by blood. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Oh, shit. I do feel bad for Arturel. He's a good kid. He is. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidafnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice, but 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fortom Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. A moment, Rizla. I wish a word. Uh-oh. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? Well, oldest one in the world. He got on well enough with Hilda. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but yeah, maybe that one. So you sense it too. A subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow has been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no more of it. Right then. I should be on my way. Krile may have charmed Master Montoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? Oh boy. Fortom Manor. I need to go to Last Vigil. Where's the nearest Aetheryte? I'll just run down here. I want to make sure. Oh yeah, this is a good place. Okay. Oh, perfect timing. Because I think this quest is the end of 3.1. Then we'll pick up 3.2 and 3 next week, and maybe get a little bit of another raid in or something. Welcome, Mistress Alice. Shall I show you inside the manor? Lord Edmund told me all about what Vidafnir did. God's how I wish I had been there to see it.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
What?
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
A knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You are a sister to Horschiffon. Will you be a sister to me as well?
Oh, God. The feels. Yes.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Is he daydreaming again? No, I'm a drool over him. You don't, it's never gonna stop. Poor Artworel.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Man, he's got his hands full with his brother.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand.
be it for weal or be it for woe.
From the Memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortam, Heavensward, as goes light, so goes darkness. I don't think he's thinking. I think he's daydreaming. I think that's really what it is. Oh, shit. For fuck's sake. I forgot about Ariane. This is thy proof. The Garen Oracles. Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten. A tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. I think that was Alice. Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Ralgor, it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Every one.